We've got heat coming. I'm just like, I dread each day as we move closer to what's coming.
Yourself.
I'm like, because I do not like heat, and it's heading our way.
Yeah, and especially next week. I keep looking at next week to see if things might scale back a little, but it looks like next week is when we'll be centered under kind of one of those Bermuda highs, a high off the coast that's just going to keep pumping the heat in all week long. So this week's heat, it's hot, but it's not as hot as it's going to get next week. Basically, that's the takeaway. So let's enjoy the good stuff while we have it. It's been a comfortable week so far, and today more comfort on deck, really. We are starting out beautifully this morning. We've got low temperatures outside for the time of year. We're in the low 60s, got some spots in the 50s this morning. Dew points are in the 50s, so still comfortable. The dew point has been creeping slightly upward, but usually we hit our max dew point as well in the morning, and I think drier air will move in the afternoon, and virtually no wind out there this morning. Now we will see some clouds drift through as warmer air starts to move in. A little bit of a warm front trying to track through this morning. Doesn't have any precipitation with it, but again, a few more clouds around in the morning, but it does brighten up today as opposed to the cloud cover we saw yesterday. Today, more sunshine, especially through the afternoon. Seasonable, 82 degrees. That is right on target for this time of the year. It is absolute perfection for a late spring day. 61 tonight, mainly clear, mild and pleasant. And then tomorrow we make a run for 90. Now, at one point, it looked like tomorrow and Friday we're going to be well into the 90s. The heat has scaled back a little bit. There's a chance we don't even hit 90 tomorrow, but it all depends on where we start, how cool we get in the morning, and how far we have to go. I do think it's a hot day with a southwest breeze working its way in, so making a run for that 90 mark tomorrow. And then Friday is the hottest day of the week with this southwest flow out ahead of an advancing cold front. If the front gets in a little bit sooner and brings some cloud cover in the afternoon, that could limit the temperature just a little bit, but I do still think we're in the low 90s. And then here comes this front. If you have Friday evening plans, dinner plans, if you have a barbecue planned outside your house, if you were planning to head up to the Poconos or head down the shore, here's the timing. As of now, this looks like it'll come through the north and west suburbs at the hottest, most unstable part of the day, so 5 to 7 p.m. Likely getting into the city right around 8 o'clock Friday night, and then moving through the shore points by 10 or 11 before clearing out just in time for the weekend. The Storm Prediction Center has put much of our area already in a slight risk. That's level 2 out of 5 for Friday. That includes Upper Bucks, Montgomery, Chester counties right up through the Poconos, with a marginal level 1 risk in Philadelphia and our South Jersey and Delaware suburbs. The good news once we get through those storms is that the weekend is not as hot and it is beautiful. Yet another great June weekend, 85 Saturday and 84 for Father's Day Sunday. It's next week after the weekend comfort that temperatures are going to surge, and we are looking at a stretch of not only 90s, but very likely middle 90s starting next Tuesday. So a little preview of the heat Thursday and Friday, but it's next week. Looks like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even Friday and Saturday. The temperatures will be in the mid 90s for an extended stretch. So get ready now if you need to get that air conditioner fixed, anything like that. Now's the time to prepare for some heat.